Alright, so hello everyone, I am Pritam Roy and today our topic is CLA, that is Carry Lookahead Adder. Right, so it is Carry Lookahead Adder. What a handwriting, horrible. Look head adder. Now it's understandable, I guess so. Yes, it is Carry Lookahead Adder. And let me explain you the structure and the working, then it will be easy for you to understand. So alright, let me explain it to you how the Carry Lookahead Adder actually works. Alright, so if you have already seen or if you already know how the full adder works, then it will be a cup of tea for you. It is very easy. If you don't know, I will highly suggest first know how the ripple carry adder works. You can watch my videos or any videos available on YouTube. Yes, then you can continue with this. Yes, so this is a structure, as you may see, and let me draw the inputs and the outputs. This is also an input, C in. This will also go in this, and this will be like this. Similarly here and here as well, output will be generated here. There will be 3 outputs, 2 will go here and 1 will be represented here. Alright, so let me give you a context here. So this is the full adder, right? These are the inputs, that is A1, B1, A2, B2, or here you can represent it like this, that is A0, B0, A1, B1, right? It will be for your easement, A1, B1, A2, B2, whatever you represent it with. You should remember how you will carry ahead in your calculations, right? So this will be your S0, S1, S2 and S3, right? 4 sum. And now the mystery is, what is this? This is Carry Look Ahead Generator, or in short you may call it as a CLA generator, right? CLA generator, right? So this is your CLA generator, this is your full adders, and this is your CLA generator. Now how does this work? Okay, so what are these 2 lines, right? So let me zoom it a bit. Alright, so this is P0 and this is G0. Similarly P1 and G1, P2 and G2. Similarly for P3 and G3, right? So these are the namings, and it will be C out, right? So now how does this work, or what is the working behind it? Alright, so let's just drag it a little bit downside. Yes, so here is Carry Lookahead Adder. Let's now get into the calculations to explain what are the P0, P1, G0, G1, and then P0, P2, P2, G2, and P3, G3, right? So let's get into it. First let's calculate C1, right? So I have marked this C1, sorry, C2 and C3. Now how you can calculate C1 here, because C1 is not calculated directly from F1 or first full adder, right? It is going through the CLA and then the C1 is coming. So how can you generate C1? Let's see that. C1, that is A0 B0 plus A0 plus B0 into C0. That is, here as you may see, A0 and B0 into C0 or same. You may write it C0, or as I have written it here, you may write it also as C in, right? So this is how you can calculate the C1. Not the shape I wanted, but yes, okay. Now the next thing, that is C2. How can you calculate C2? Alright, one more thing, that is, what is G0 and P0, right? So the G0 is this part only, that is A0 B0, and P0 is this, that is A0 plus B0, and it will be C in, right? So you can also write C1 as G0 plus P0 C in. Now let's calculate C2, that is G1 plus P1 C1. That is, if you expand it, that is A1 B1 plus, okay, small letter again, it's small again. Alright, so A1 B1 plus A1 plus B1 into C1. And now what is C1? Again, if you expand it, it will be A1 plus B1 plus this whole thing, right? This whole thing, that is from here to here, this whole thing can just copy and paste it here, right? Just make the size little smaller and just paste it here. The same thing, right? This is C2. Now you have to calculate C3. You can write G2 plus P2 C2, that is A2 B2 plus A2 plus B2 plus C2. And now what is C2? C2 is this whole thing. So what you can write essentially is just copy this whole thing. I'm guessing this whole thing has been copied. Now what you can do is paste it, right? So just adjust it. It is A1, this whole thing is A1 B1 plus, you have to write it in your copy. Since I have that leverage over here, I will use it. Yes, you have to understand it, right? So now let me explain it to you again. C1 is A0 B0 A0 plus A0 plus B0 into C in, that is the first input of for carry. Now it can be represented as C1 equal to G0 and P0. So what you can understand here is that this G0 is calculated directly from A0 B0, and this P0 is also calculated from A0 B0, and C0 is directly getting here, right? This part, this is directly getting here. Yes, that part is, I think, clear. So there is no processing time for C1, right? It is calculated in a single take. So if you go for C2, in C2 you can see G1 and P1 C1. Now the C1 is this whole part, right? This whole part I have, as I have written here, this whole part is C1, and it can be calculated using the A0 B0 C in, and then you can calculate the C2 using that C1 and here G1 P1, right? So using that G1 P1 which you are going to calculate here, that is A1 B1 and A1 plus B1 respectively. So you can calculate the C2 here, that is this part, that is this thing, C2 you can calculate using A1 B1, A0 B0 and C in, right? So you can use it to calculate the things, and since there is no ripple carry, therefore as I have shown you in the ripple carry adder, there is a clock pulse needed. For example, this was the first full adder, then this is second full adder, this is third full adder, right? So the carry was carried from here to here, then from here to here. Alright, so this is clock pulse. Okay, so this clock pulse, this is for 1 2 3. You can now understand it like that. In the later videos I will explain it again in detail. So I have told you already in the previous video of the full adder, the ripple carry adder video, that CLA is a difficult thing to understand. So yes, I have tried my best to explain it to you. Similarly for C3, it will be G2 and P2 C2, which can be calculated as A2 B2 and A2 plus B2 and C2, that is this whole part, that is A1 B1 plus A1 plus B1 into A0 B0 plus A0 plus B0 into C in. So you can generate C3 directly from the inputs, not any carry that is rippled from one clock pulse to another clock pulse. No, it can be calculated, that is this C out can be calculated in that single clock pulse, right? Because all the informations are there only. But the thing is, it requires an additional circuit or black box, which is known as this CLA generator, and this is, man, this is expensive. It is definitely expensive than the carry ripple adder, right? So yes, the one downside is it is expensive, but it saves you time. Now that is the C out, right? For the C out, you can write is G3 plus P3 C3. You can again expand it like that, A3 B3 plus A3 plus B3 plus again this whole thing, that is A2 B2 plus A2 plus B2. Let me copy it and paste it here. Alright, so this is the whole thing for the C out. So as you can see, C out can be calculated directly from the inputs. No carry is needed every time, right? Carry is not needed for every ripple. You can directly calculate the C out just from the inputs. So this is one clock pulse needed just to carry the C out. So you don't need more time like the ripple carry adder. For every clock pulse there will be a carry that will be carried from one to another full adder and like that. But yes, it is expensive. It is definitely expensive than the ripple carry adder. So yes, that's the CLA. And yes, if you want a generalized term for this C out, for example, this was a 4-step. Okay, that means this was a 4-bit CLA adder, right? Or CLA you may say. So if you want n times, you can write it like this: C I plus 1 equal to AI BI plus AI plus BI into ci, right, or gi plus pi into ci. Yes, so this is something you should remember, that you don't forget the calculations of the CLA. Yes, you can, you should, not can, you should practice it before the exams and everything, but yes, you must remember it. And now, yes, that's it. So this is the whole CLA thing. It is the CLA, Carry Lookahead Adder. And if you have liked this video, or you have understood anything from this video, then you can hit the like button. You can subscribe for more such videos in the future, and you can also do a share. Okay, that's the first time only. You can do a share. So yes, that's it. If you liked the video, then hit the like button. If you want more videos like this in the future, you can subscribe. And if you want to share it with a friend or a junior, you can do it definitely. So yes, that's from my side. I will see you in the next video. Thank you.